Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. No, your eyes do not deceive you. I am indeed back. It has been, as this is being recorded, it has actually been 6 weeks since I was last online. And the reason you joined me out here on the tower is because this is where I logged off, and I was basically told, Valley, when you return, make sure you record when you log in. So, as you can see, I haven't even been over at my base yet, because I have a sneaking suspicion that something is afoot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head inside. Have I gone colorblind? Or is that not how I left it? Oh my god. I know that a certain Mr. Johnny said that, oh my god, you'd spent a lot of time. Oh no. He's even changed. I genuinely don't know how to react to this. I'm surprised he hasn't changed the colour of the bloody portal. He's changed the glass for the farms. He's changed the base. He's changed the entire basic colour scheme. All the carpets, all the stairs. Well, the sheep aren't what they used to be. Everything is blue. He's even Johnny, how long did this take you? I can't remember where my key is, so I'm just going to take the back entrance. He's even changed every single block. All the carpet has been turned blue. All the purple end blocks have been turned into Guardian farm blocks. And all the dark grey has become... At least he plugged the hole in the wall. I'll give him that. He plugged the hole in the wall. Even the lantern and the beds have been changed to blue. That's the wrong way. Johnny! I know you said it was some effort. But mate, this is... You've gone past... Oh, did he even change? He even changed the gradient. Well, I guess my base is blue now. It's like... The level of effort. You absolute bellend. Lounge 1. Now. You absolute prick. How long did this take?
Hours and hours and hours and hours.
I am scared for your well-being. I mean, I'm keeping it. There's no way in hell I'm changing this back. My base is blue now.
Well, you rebranded, so your base couldn't stay purple.
Oh. But you see, with the grass on... With this grass and this blue, you know what this looks like now? This looks like the box they put Grumbot in.
But have you seen how far I took it?
I'm honestly not sure if I want to know. I mean, I've been up to the tower. I've seen you've changed everything upstairs. Up in the apartment. You've changed all the stairs. They used to be purple. All the dark grey concrete has become light grey concrete. All the purple, or I can't remember, it was purple or blue terracotta, whatever it was.
Has become light blue terracotta.
Yes, all the purple glass has become light blue glass. All the purple concrete, or magenta concrete, I honestly can't remember, has become light blue concrete. As I pointed out, you did plug the hole in the wall in the apartment.
I did.
So that's at least something.
But, yeah, everything.
Everything, including the chimney stacks.
And the helipad.
And that's what I noticed first. The first thing, and you will be able to see this in the recording. The first thing I noticed was that, wait, oh, dang it, devil bats.
So they're probably mine. And then out here. The whole thing.
The first thing I noticed was the blue legs of the helipad. Like, wait a minute. Like, those weren't blue the last time I logged off.
No, they weren't. And then there's your bedroom.
Give me a second. Oh yeah, I've been to the penthouse. Which was something.
Yeah, pretty much block for block your entire build has been replaced.
Good lord. This is... And the thing is, I noticed even going downstairs... Oh yeah, and the beacon is blue. Naturally. And that's blue. And all the you've actually taken down the individual item frames and items and put back blue glass.
But most of that you could do by actually breaking and replacing before the item popped up.
Ah, okay.
So I didn't have to do that.
All of that has become blue. I'm surprised at this point they haven't started dyeing my shulker boxes. Even though I wouldn't be...
It, but...
At that point, I opened that chest fully expecting all of them to be light blue. Good lord.
You're welcome. Wolfie did say he could command block it back if you would really like it back.
I mean... Not gonna lie, I kinda like the blue. It's definitely a change of aesthetic.
It is, but it matches your new channel branding. So
It matches my new channel branding. Like, let's be honest here. You haven't gone full ham on the rebranding until you start recoloring every single block in Minecraft. Ah, good lord.
Your alternative is to just make a resource pack and pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, just make a resource pack that turns all blue things purple. and turns all light grey into grey, and oh my...
What?
I don't even know where to begin. Welcome to the rebrandening. It's hard to find space to leave you messages. I mean, I would say the message is clear. I'm blue now.
You're blue dabba-dee dabba-die.
Like, between the complete change of scenery and the fact that Vin has turned my storage system into a sheep farm.
I even did the glass underneath the glass.
Yes, I saw that from below. Like, you... Good lord. So Johnny's just informed me, very casually, have you been to the Nether yet? So I now have a bad feeling. And it is blue and full of sheep. This is exactly what I expected. Good lord. And I still need to finish this tunnel. I now have to finish this tunnel in blue. The rest of this tunnel.
But you do have all the concrete in the world now, so...
Probably, yeah. All the concrete in the universe is now in my storage system.
And we have the ability to sort of re-dye concrete once it's been made, so...
Yeah, that's quite handy. Ooh, this is new. I think.
No, it isn't. That's been here forever.
Well, this has been here. This has been here since the start of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
How have I never noticed it? Like, it is literally right across from me. How have I not seen that?
As I recall, that is a ground farm.
Ah. Well, I completely forgotten about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. Guess I'm blue. Well, anyway, viewers, I think we should just try and make the best out of it anyway. So, thank you, Johnny, for the, and Wolfie, for the complete recolouring of my base. I'll have to, I mean, let's be honest, they're right. I mean, it does suit the new brand. But yeah, this is not really what I was planning on spending my day doing, but yeah, guess I'm blue now. But yeah, anyway, viewers, yeah, it's almost like I need to remind myself how to do this. It's weird. It's been, as of this recording, it has been 6 weeks since the last time I recorded an episode of Shamblecraft. It's been so long, and it's weird. But at the same time, good to be back. And someone has forgotten to light things up. And for once, it's not me. Ooh, for once, it's not me forgetting to light things up. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can move all of these sheep outside, because I really don't want them clogging up my base. So let's see if we can lead them out. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to talk a little bit about what's been going on the last couple of weeks and what I am planning on doing next. So, for those of you who watched my previous episode and have been talking to me in Discord, you will know that I have been working on my master's thesis, which is the final product and requirement of my master's degree that I've been working on for the last 2 years, and that has been taking up a lot of my time, a lot more of my time than I really wanted, but I mean, I can't really be surprised. It was a full-time study, and I've been doing this while also working, and as I sort of alluded to back in the previous episodes, it was really draining me, both mentally and physically. And it's very nice to finally be back to actually record and do stuff. I do apologise for the sound in the background. That would be the fan in my office. You see, my office is currently 33 degrees Celsius or centigrade. So yeah, about the high 80s Fahrenheit. And yeah, it is sadly that time of year where it gets really, really hot. So you just gotta make the best of it, I guess. So we've got a couple of random yellow sheep around. I think we're just gonna leave them. Be the part of the natural fauna. But yeah, but now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the dang it, stand still. Now the thesis has been handed in. It was handed in on May 28th. So that is good news. I am now officially done with it, and I can now actually focus on doing, you know, other stuff, having fun. It's like I'd almost forgotten how to have fun because I've been doing nothing but thesis work and writing for the last 3-4 months or so, and especially the last few weeks have been very hectic. So for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to speak about it. What I've been doing a master's degree in Norwegian, and particularly Norwegian didactics, because as some of you might know and some of you might not know, I am a Norwegian teacher, a high school teacher in Norway, and one of the things that I've been studying now is the differences in writing processes for kids, or well, students. And I've been spending a lot... Oh yeah, here's the purple. I've been spending a lot of time doing that, working on this thesis, doing a project. Doing the sort of thing that I've been doing is actually a lot of work, because when you do a master's degree, you have to base it on your own research. You can't just be like, oh, some dude wrote about this previously, or oh, I found this professor and she did all the work already, so I'm just going to quote her. When it comes to a master's degree, it has to be based on your own research. So I spent a lot of time doing research, planning the research project, completing the research project, and all in all doing a bunch of work to make sure that I had what I needed. And now I am done. Now I am certifiably done. The only thing that I have remaining is my thesis defense, as it's called, which I have scheduled for June 18th. And once that is done, then I'm fully done. Then I can actually just relax and enjoy myself. And I really look forward to that after so many months of thesis work and so many months of writing. I mean, the thesis ended up being just shy of 30,000 words, spread across 102 pages. So it was quite a project, and it just feels so good to finally be done with it. So while I'm here having a look at my profits, or probably lack thereof, what I'm going to be talking about is the upcoming 1.17 update, because as you probably know, 1.17, the newest version of Minecraft, is launching in not too long, and we will be updating to 1.17, hopefully in, well, it's probably not going to happen immediately, but it's going to be fairly soon after it goes live. And where's my box of valuables? Oh no, where did I leave my box of valuables? Oh no. That has all my diamonds in it. Where did I leave my box of valuables? You know what, let's make diamond blocks out of them to begin with, so they're less to carry. Okay, we're going to look for our box, and yeah, I'm going to talk to you about the 117 update. So the 117 update will be dropping in not too long. The plan is to have the 117 update out sometime in June. So, as you probably know, the update itself will be dropping on June 8th, but I know a lot of people are probably going to be, wow, so if the update drops at June 8th, then you're going to have it ready by June 10th, right? But no, that is simply not how things work. You see, we, and when I say we, I mean Shamblecraft, we are not a straight vanilla server. We run on several plugins. I'm not going to go into the details on each and every one of them, but we need to wait for all of those plugins to be updated as well. And also, we are doing something called pre-genning, which basically means that the world will be generated ahead of time. And this is to avoid people lagging the server like crazy when they go around it loading chunks for the first time. So instead of chunks being loaded for the first time and generated when you go there, what we do is we generate the entire world in advance so that it's less stress on the server first and foremost. And because of this, in combination with everything else, basically it is pretty much impossible for us to release straight away. And that's not just us. That goes for all the other servers. If you take a look at all the major servers, they usually run on some plugins, and they can't just update straight away, because then you won't have access to a bunch of stuff. So sometime during June is what you should expect for 117. Moving on, there's also the upcoming UHC that I mentioned briefly. That is being held on June 19th, and June 19th is Saturday in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I don't think I really need to say anything more. It's a UHC. You spawn in a world and you go around and murder each other. It's pretty much straightforward. And yeah, that is pretty much the big updates. So we've collected our stock. There's a couple of people online actually. We've collected our stock. We've had a look at our base. I think what I need to do now is I need to start making some plans, because the issue is now, as I've already said I think a couple of times in this episode, I haven't played or been online for the better part of 6 weeks. I've been briefly online for very shortly, but I haven't been online for anything more than wool. I didn't want wool. Didn't I pick up a yellow shulker box? There it is. I have only been online very briefly to do very basic server maintenance stuff. I haven't actually been online and played for about 6 weeks. So my issue right now is, just like my valuables box that I've misplaced somewhere, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. So first of all, I need to remember where I put my valuables box. So that's basically going to be the first thing. We need to figure out where did we put that. And second of all, we need to sort of fly around, have a look at our projects. Ooh, cat. Have a look at our projects and see what were we doing before we went on a break. Because I honestly can't remember exactly what we were doing everywhere. But yeah, first of all, one thing that has been covered, I did indeed talk about, hey, wouldn't it be cool to change up the base a tiny bit? Well, Johnny has taken care of that. We don't have to worry about sprucing up the base. I do know that Newt has been talking about a couple of projects. Me and Newt have been discussing this forest area in the middle here and the possibilities of doing something with that. So that is also something that's going to happen sooner rather than later. And also, we are in the early days of June, meaning that we are actually approaching the 1 year anniversary of Season 1 of Shamblecraft launching. So it would be very nice to do some sort of activity party, something special for the 1 year anniversary. So yeah, I really have a very, very long list of things, and I just need to get up to speed on it. And yeah, I'm going to check my mailbox. Maybe someone has found my box of valuables and left it in my mailbox. They haven't. They've left me a coupon for a shulker. They've left me Shady Stew. And, oh yeah, this is my cut of what happened on the shulker farm. That's nice. Well, anyway, I think that pretty much means that I have to go looking for that valuables box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for that valuables box for a bit. I'm going to look around and see if I can get up to speed on the various ideas. And once I have a slight sense of what I'm doing, I will get back to you. Well, okay then, viewers, you join me here in a hopefully familiar location. This is, of course, the Guardian Temple that we cleared out a while ago. And while I have already wasted a good chunk of this episode talking about the stuff that's going to happen in the future, I want at least one little thing done other than just chatting. So what I have been considering is putting in a little Guardian farm. Not something big, just a tiny little manual farm where the Guardians... Well, I'm just going to present my idea here, and I honestly don't know if it's going to work. I'm basically going to have some spawning platforms on both sides, and I'm going to open up the roof here, and I'm going to use fence gates so that the Guardians will spawn and fall through and land in like a hallway of hoppers in the middle here that will eventually siphon out to a set of chests out here. Just as a test, in the long run, I'm planning on having all of this go in water streams into a storage system pretty much in the middle here. But for now, I think this can work as a proof of concept. So I've picked up one of my shulker boxes of things. It should hopefully have enough hoppers. And the idea is to, first of all, I'm going to sort of try and square this off slightly. So I'm probably going to build a wall down here and also a wall down here. And have all of this become spawnable, and then the Guardians can drop down in the middle, and once they hit the hoppers, they should hopefully die. So yeah, will this work? I honestly have no idea. I've never done anything like this. I've never done any sort of Guardian farm. So this is really my first attempt at this. So yeah, I think what we should do is just build the darn thing, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, okay then, viewers, that is the basic farm up and running. So the idea is that the guardians will spawn in there and also up there and hopefully siphon down through it. However, there is one big issue, and that is that the entire outside of this is still covered in water. So naturally, this means that most of it won't spawn inside. So in order to try and sort of reduce the spawning space, I actually took some time to clear out this and cover up, and yeah, it's not really helping. It's still spawning mostly on the outside. So it might be because they were already loaded when I got here. I honestly am not 100% sure. So what I'm going to try to do is that the next time I go here, I'm going to see if I can avoid loading that side, and hopefully it should spawn at least a couple in here as well. But I honestly don't know. We might have to do some clearing outside. I have been considering expanding this entire building, so maybe I could do something cool on the outside to sort of cover up the water. But yeah, that is the basic farm design. So it's pretty much just water and fence gates, really. A bunch of fence gates, making sure that they drop down, they land on these hoppers. You can see we have fish spawning. So it is, if anything, right now this guardian farm is at best a very inefficient fish farm. So that died about here. So yeah, it has produced 1 raw cod. That is the gross output of my new guardian farm. You see, this is why I've been talking about maybe I should become better at redstone. But yeah, it's a start, and the plan is to duplicate that on this side, and I'm going to try and see if I can do something cool on the outside, because it would be very nice if we could manage to get all the, or at least a bunch of guardian drops to end up in here instead of outside. But yeah, I think that is, for the time being, a good place to end this episode. So thank you everyone very, very much for coming to watch this episode. It is very good to be back. It's been a long 6 weeks, but now I am back. My master's thesis is done. I can finally get back to recording. I can finally get back to streaming. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, there's going to be some cool content coming from me. And also make sure to keep your eyes peeled on the Shamblecraft Discord, not only because of the upcoming 1.17 update, but also the fact that we are doing a UHC next weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me the 6 weeks I was gone, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.